So, it's been more than a minute since we've done a video here on Tactical Pontoon. So, I'd like to take a moment and get you caught up on what I've been up to and what the future is for Tactical Pontoon. Now, 2021 has definitely been an interesting year in many ways. You probably know, having built a Glock or are working on building a Glock, that supplies are not readily available like they were in years previous, especially 2019. 2020, it was starting to dry up a bit. 2019, everything was everywhere and it was easy to get. Take, for example, my Glock 43 triggers. That system no longer comes with the trigger block housing because currently there is not a supply of those housings. They pop up on eBay for about $150 a piece, and it's just not feasible. I have seen there does seem to be an aftermarket one coming out. When I can get my hands on a couple, I will look into adding that back into the system if they're worthy. I know that the Glock Generation 5 trigger housing is also one it's getting hard to find. I know of an option that's coming out for those, and I've got my hands on the pulse for that one because obviously Gen 5, that's an important one, and that is one that I actually modify. The Glock 43 trigger housing, I don't actually modify, so technically it's not needed. It's just a great thing to add onto the system to make it easier. So, as I said, supply has not been easy. Demand is there, but supply is relatively scarce. Glock parts themselves, while relatively simple in design, has not been easy for the aftermarket to actually come up with good quality replacements. They're getting there. The Glock trigger bar, which was one that I know Lone Wolf had theirs, never was a fan. Ghost has one, really, the quality control on those has not been good. I enjoyed them at first, but there were just a lot of quality issues that popped up lately. Then there are other ones out there that are being used and are good quality. I'm actually very surprised because the Glock trigger bar is probably one of the most important parts of the system, and getting one that is correct in all of the different bends, harnesses, all of that stuff has not been easy for the aftermarket manufacturers, but we're getting there. They're definitely getting there. So looking forward to that supply going up versus obviously the Glock stuff not being available. Connectors, while the aftermarket stuff is out there, I am very picky, and so there's only a couple different ones that I will use in various systems, and some of those have been hard to find. Like I said, supply has not been easy. Take, for example, trigger shoes. The Excommunicado, my favorite trigger shoe, has been hard to source just because of all of the extra machining that goes into it, anodizing, the pins, the brass pins. With the supply shortages of material, manpower, all of that stuff has added up to putting myself behind when it comes to getting those triggers out. It's getting better. It is definitely getting better, and for myself, I look forward to what the rest of 2021 is going to bring. And that really brings me to, where is Tactical Pontoon going? Because I wondered there for a while, what was I going to do? Is Tactical Pontoon something that needs to continue? And the answer is yes. Tactical Pontoon is bigger than me. Tactical Pontoon is more than just a trigger system. Tactical Pontoon is changing the way people shoot. Tactical Pontoon is changing the way that people view and experience a Glock pistol. And it has to go on. It will go on. Because there's nothing else out there that comes anywhere close. All of these off-the-shelf trigger systems, they just don't cut it. And if I were to stop what I was doing, it would be a supreme letdown for everybody. And I'm not going to do that. So, Tactical Pontoon is going to continue. Tactical Pontoon has quite a few different ideas. The main thing is trigger systems, the Tactical Pontoon system. It will go on. You will have the opportunity to experience a Tactical Pontoon trigger. It may take a while. Like I said, supply is not what it used to be. Supply is getting better, but it's not a guaranteed thing. I am out there sourcing the best materials that I possibly can in order to bring that Tactical Pontoon experience to the best of its ability each and every time a trigger goes out of here. And they are leaving here. There is no doubt that the amount of triggers that have left this shop since the beginning of 2021 has just blown me away. And that's where my frustration has just come from, finding good sources of material in order to create the masterpieces. And that's why a lot of the frustration just fell on me, and why I was wondering, where is Tactical Pontoon going to go? Well, Tactical Pontoon is going to the moon. I didn't feel good saying that. Honestly, did not feel good saying that. So, Tactical Pontoon is going to keep doing what it's doing, and it's going to get better. I have some really cool stuff. Look forward to the website changing a bit. Look forward to some of the options changing. Look forward to some new products coming in the same vein as they've been going forward from here. New trigger systems, new shoes, new versions of popular systems. So look forward to that. Tactical Pontoon, it's growing, and you get a chance to come along with me on the ride. So look forward to more videos. I definitely cannot say that the YouTube content is going to be a regular thing, as it stays very busy around here. It really does. And as I've said multiple times on multiple different videos, Instagram is probably where you're going to find the most updates. That or Facebook. Both of those places I have the ability to upload videos, well, pictures, that sort of thing, a lot quicker than I do here on YouTube. Now that being said, I do look forward to doing more videos on YouTube as time goes on, but I'm also going to be looking at maybe doing some live streams on Instagram, perhaps Facebook, so that I can just get more feedback from you guys, get a chance to, I message a ton of you, I get to hear about people's builds, the different plans that they have, and it's interesting. I love what I do. I'm very thankful that I get a chance to share it with you. And with live streams, I get a chance to do some face-to-face, well, talk to you guys, answer questions, things that you might have, curious about, different questions. We can talk about different guns, things that are coming out, and just go from there. So that's my promise to you. Tactical Pontoon is not going anywhere. You will get a chance to experience a Tactical Pontoon trigger if you get on the books. If you don't get on the books, well, let's just say, if you get a chance, get on the books, reserve yourself a spot so that I can get you something built that's truly worthy. So I'm going to wrap it up, and I will catch you next time on Tactical Pontoon.